It's day 2. I'm still trying to find my voice back. I was intubated during my hysterectomy, so I don't have much of a voice, so I'm not going to talk very long. But for day 2, just walking around the house, not doing much. It's kind of achy. It's a cough, which I have to do frequently. But otherwise, I'm doing okay. I have a lot more incisions than I thought I was going to have. I was anticipating 4. I ended up with 6. One that's a C-section size, which I'm dying to hear the backstory because, of course, I was out of it all. But yeah, I was in there just for the procedure. I went home the same day, so I was able to walk even the very same day as I had the laparoscopic hysterectomy, and now I'm back home. This is my second day. First day, I was just kind of wiped out, but I am still walking around and at least taking like short little sprints around the house and then get back in the bed. And right now it's time for me to just get right back in that bed because I've been walking now for about half an hour, and I'm tired. I feel like even sweaty. I hope I didn't do too much, but it felt good. It feels good to get walking around. One thing I am focusing on is my posture because of the wounds. It makes you want to like curl in on yourself and like protect it. And I might be doing that still, but I am trying to be a little bit mindful to stand up straight to like loosen the scar tissue and encourage healing. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. All right, so we're into day 3 after post-hysterectomy, and it has, I've had a couple of new issues, but nothing serious. So far, I still feel really good, given what my body's just gone through. I have yet to bathe. I plan to bathe later today. A little nervous about taking the bandages off and doing that, but I'm sure it'll go well. I have everything that I need to get through that part, so I'm not stressed out about that, but I am a little like, because I don't also want to see the scars. I think that'll be weird. I have some different plasters that are silicone based and are designed to um, promote healing of scar tissue and remove like keloid scars. I don't generally keloid, but I had a biopsy a few years ago, and I was biopsied in both breasts, and I had like I think a total of 4 different points. No, excuse me, it was 3 different points. 2 of the points of the biopsy healed fine. One of the points of the biopsy did keloid, so I just want to make sure because I have so many scars, and they kind of wrap like all the way across my belly like a Starlink. So such a horrible comparison, but that's what it looks like. It's just like buck, 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 like all the way across in a row, and then the big one at the bottom. So, um, yeah, but I am healing. I am feeling better. I am just sleeping a lot and trying to stay positive, reading books and chatting with friends. And I feel better. I feel the difference between having that mass inside of my body, this tumored mass of organ in my body, versus now without having it in there. I can actually feel the difference already. So my doctor said you might feel better instantly, and she was absolutely right. I definitely feel better in that regard. Now it's just the healing that is a little troublesome. Um, what have I had so far? So far, I've had the gas thing. It didn't hit my shoulder, but you know they inflate your belly with CO2 when they're doing the surgery, and so that gas like swells your belly up really big so that they have enough room to maneuver around and do all the things that they're doing in there. And they did a really, I thought, a really good job of getting it out, like from going into the surgery to actually like the first sight of my stomach after post surgery. I was like, okay, I already saw the difference. So they did a good job of getting I was definitely smaller, and my abdomen was definitely shrunken down, and some of the pain points were no longer visible. Um, but the gas pain is real, guys. It's real. It's real. And so some of the things I've been taking, like, okay, I hate to say it, but I just can't bring myself to eat prunes. I bought a big bag of prunes and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat prunes. I'm like 75% of the time nauseous. I was like this before I had surgery as well. I easily succumb to motion sickness and seasickness. Like, I don't like going on boats and stuff like that because I do get seasick and motion sick. And so they put a little patch right behind my ear. I took it out. I think I showed it on day 2. Anyway, I took the patch off yesterday because I thought it stopped. I think it stopped working. I think it's only good for like 3 days. And yesterday would, no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so it stopped working. I was all of a sudden very nauseous, and so I'm very nauseous. The idea, the look of the prune, the smell, I just can't eat them. I can't do it. Try to be a big, tough cheek. And I'm managing my pain very well, but I just am not ready for prunes. I'm not. I tried to call them dried plums. I tried to juice them up a little bit, you know. Oh, yeah, this dried plum, because I love plums. I have a beautiful plum tree in the backyard. I just was not, no prunes. Sorry, guys. So I have been taking Gas X and Colace, which is what the doctor prescribed to me in the first place for the conditions and stuff that's going on. And at this point, I'm like, look, low hanging fruit. I'm not going to be on it forever. Um, I still am managing the pain without any narcotics. So I'm really happy about that. In fact, I didn't even think about it, but I didn't even take any Tylenol today. And it's like, I'm recording this. What time is it? A sec. It's 12:31 and I haven't had Tylenol. So this is good. This is getting, I'm getting much better. I just realized that I don't have like this sharp pain. I'm wearing, um, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing a binder. I don't know if it'll show you. Yeah, I'm wearing this binder. And I have it very loosely, like I can stick my thumb through it, and it's helping so much with like moving around and getting around because it's kind of like hugging and coughing. Oh my God, this thing is really helping with coughing. You can probably tell my voice is definitely stronger than it was yesterday when I recorded. Um, I have been drinking a lot of teas, a lot of honey, a lot of lemon, a lot of stuff like that. I'm only um, and it's helped. I do have a little scratchiness and a little congestion still, but it's um, it's manageable. It's not the end of the world. So everything's kind of coming together. As far as my diet is concerned, I don't know if this is because of the nausea, but I just soup. I I always love soup. Uh, I eat. I love pho. That's my favorite type of soup, and matzo ball soup. And I have been like on a steady diet of matzo ball soup and just kicking it. Like it's about all I can manage. Yesterday I got frisky and had a tamale, and I wasn't a very good idea. It had too much spice, and I'm feeling the difference between non-spicy food and spicy food, and really the blander the better. So I am eating and drinking a lot of broth and a lot of soup, a lot of simple clarified soups, and that's been really nice. My mom made me a big old thing of chicken and dumplings, but no dairy. I am not going to be using dairy. Dairy is inflammatory, and so I'm trying to keep my inflammation down as much as possible. So I'm not using any dairy products at all at the moment. Um, the I have been so wonderfully blessed by my family, my friends, my community. I've had such an outpouring of love, and I can't even begin to tell you without like tearing up how many people have try to offer their support. I've had so many offers of food and well wishes and phone calls, and it's just been really, really lovely. And I appreciate each and every one of you that has offered or surprised me or done something super sweet to help me through this. It means a lot. It means the world to me, actually. Um, it's interesting to be so happy in my heart and in my soul and in my body and also in so much pain. It's such an interesting position to be in, but I love you guys. Thank you all for the support and the love. I feel nurtured. I feel nourished. I feel restored. Yes, this is going to be a very long recovery. I can tell you that now. Um, Going from sitting to standing is tricky. Um, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, you know I'm gonna get personal, right? So I close your ears. This is I want to say trigger. It's not triggering, but it's yucky. Uh, if you are going to have a hysterectomy, do yourself a favor and get yourself a squatty potty. Okay, I can't. I didn't do the prunes. You know, I didn't do the prunes, but I did do Colace because a lot of the other medications that I am taking, um, like there's something that God, I can't remember what it's called. Something to help calm my nerves when I'm sleeping, so that I'm not having. But I don't even know if I need it anymore. I've taken it every day. My the physician said that she wanted me to take it every day, and so I've been taking it, but I almost feel like, okay, today I didn't take anything. I've just been like around and walking and trying to do stuff. And so I don't know. I'm just listening to my body as far as my medical advice. I think my body is doing a pretty good job of letting me know what I need and how to navigate all of that. But yes, the squatty potty. If you don't have a squatty potty, get a squatty potty. Even if you're not having a hysterectomy, squatty potty will revolutionize your bathroom experience. But if you do have a abdominal surgery, or if you do have, even with the fibroids, I got it actually a little, of course, before the hysterectomy, but I got it, and I wasn't having issues with constipation so much, but just straining and using those core muscles, that is not, you don't want to use those right now. And so the squatty potty literally puts you in a position to eliminate your bowels without straining, and it's a godsend because otherwise you're like, I can't even imagine using the toilet without it. um, I got a pretty cute one actually. Mine is not nice, it's not bad, it's a bamboo one. It has really cute, I was like, I like this. So I have a really cute squatty potty, and it's a squatty potty brand. That's the brand name. But there's a number of different varieties you can get online, I'm sure. um, I'm not using Etsy currently. I'm boycotting their punk butts, but that's a story for another day. But I know somebody's making some on Etsy. If you can find the artisan outside of Etsy, go for it. That's what I've been doing. Like if I need something on Etsy, I've been finding the artist's actual website and going and circumnavigating Etsy because they suck. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I think tomorrow I'm going to get a lot more intentional about sharing some of the products that I am using. Things. One thing I did get. My panties are just insufficient. They are not sufficient for the day. They are not ready for the task of me having hysterectomy. They just weren't. So I invested in and got a good little handful of the granniest granny panties you've ever seen. Hold up, I'm gonna show you right now. I gotta sit up. See, that's where the binder helps. Like I can move around and stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna show you a cute color because these things are ugly. They need to. They need. Oh, I'll do this aqua color. Okay, so here's the granny panties. Look how high-waisted these things are. And they have like a lot of stretch to them, but they're firm, and The ones I have on right now, these are my period panties that I'm wearing right now because they are kind of high waisted and they're pure cotton and they're cozy, they're comfortable, they're almost like shorts. They're not, but the waistband is um, in a weird position, which is irritating the scar that I have at the bottom. So I had a laparoscopic surgery, but I also have a pretty bigger than what I anticipated it to be, a scar that's very low on my pubis. I I've been calling it the C-section scar one because it looks like it's a lateral scar. It looks very much like what you'd have in a C-section. So, yeah, when I get a chance to talk to my doctor, we'll have our debrief in a couple of weeks and I'll learn a little bit more about what happened because I think something happened. Oh, I do have some stats for you. So, one thing, I was looking at our doctor's notes. No, I keep saying this, but I'm going to say it again because I'm about to talk about some stuff I absolutely have no idea what I'm talking about, but I understand it to a certain extent. Um, so I was looking at my doctor's notes and all that, and the things that she was marking down. And so I saw that um, I think it's the combination of my enlarged uterus and the fibroids that were in my body. Altogether, the mass of tissue that they took out of my body weighed 2.5 pounds, which is crazy. It's crazy. I don't have, like, sometimes you'll see people and they'll post a picture of their fibroid tumors. I don't have that. Mine just got demolished. They didn't like size them out. Like I've seen photos where people like have them positioned in like the biggest to the smallest. I don't have that. I don't think they bothered with that because it was like the whole thing's gonna go, right? I still have my ovaries, but the rest of everything else is pew, bye. Um, but 2.5 pounds is crazy. The average weight of a uterus, of a healthy uterus in a woman is about 3 ounces. So this bad boy was cutting up. There was adhesion to my bladder, which so some of this stuff. This is what I'm talking about. This is where I'm in my medical, my Google physician, where if I don't understand the word, I'll just Google it and try to figure out what the heck is going on in my body. Um, but yeah, it was big. It was really big. It was very uncomfortable, and it was causing me a lot of pain. And I'm glad it's gone. So yeah, that's that. So, if you are getting surgery, order your granny panties in advance because now I just got mine like a couple of minutes before I started making this video. And now I'm going to wash them and then I'm going to get a shower because I don't want to put, when you get new fabric, especially from, I got this from Amazon, there's always going to be sizing on it and I want to take that sizing off. I don't want that up against my skin. So, I'm going to wash them before I wear them. Um, yeah, and listen, I love you guys. I'm not editing this video. I'm literally just gonna put this video up and you guys will just have to watch it the way it is. It's not gonna be cute. I'm just gonna post it because you'll understand. You understand. Yes, I have all the time in the world. I'm literally just sitting around in the bed. I don't know that I have the head to edit a video at the moment. I'm still sleepy. I keep dropping to sleep and waking up, and like I've been reading a book that I'm having the hardest time getting through. I finally got to my 50-page mark, and I usually give it a 50-page before I decide whether or not I'm going to commit to the full read or if I'm going to put it down. And this book seems to be requiring 60 pages of me, so I'm struggling through that to see if I want to finish reading it. If you guys have any book recommendations or any um, shows that you think I would enjoy binge watching, please feel free to comment below because I am going to be here for a minute. I'm taking 4 weeks, so I won't be back at my day job until September 2nd. I'm a high school teacher, if you don't know already. So school will have started. I'm so scared. I'm sure my students are going to act up a little bit, but I'll get them back into shape. They'll get it. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. All right. Happy healing, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. Bye. Hello, everybody. Um, this is the seventh day. I was shocked. Somebody asked me how my Friday was, and I was like, what? It's been a week. So it's been a week, crazy, since the hysterectomy, and look at me, I'm outside. I'm walking. I'm not doing too much, just kind of strolling, not going too far. I'm trying to push myself to one additional house or two additional houses every day. I try to take one in the early morning and then one in the afternoon. I went a little earlier today because I slept through my morning walk. But this is, yeah, I feel good. I don't need pain meds anymore, kind of any sort. Like, I'm even okay without like Tylenol, which is mostly all that I took. I took something, I can't remember. I keep saying that and I don't I don't remember what exactly it's supposed to do, but I think it's something like a nerve or muscle relaxant. I did take a lot of arnica, and Tylenol were my main two um, pain relievers, but I don't really need those anymore. I am still taking arnica. I also have an herbal blend that I'm taking that my doctor asked me to wait until after surgery because it is a blood thinner. It has some of the ingredients also thin the blood out, so she wanted me to wait. So I waited, and I started taking that yesterday. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm 3 houses away from my last destination point, and I don't feel like I can even need to stop. So, the recovery, I'm really pleased with the way things are going. I am still incredibly tired. I don't have a lot of energy. I am not able to stand or do too much of anything for too long. In fact, 3 houses was, I got one more in me, one more house. Um, then I'm going to turn around and go back home. But yeah, it's not really an exciting walk, but it is a walk nonetheless. And step by step, and every day I'm getting stronger and feeling better. I don't have too many complications at this point, which I'm really excited and happy about. And I hope to kind of keep that momentum where I'm not dealing with a lot of adverse situations just because I don't want to be back in the hospital dealing with something that could have been completely avoided. So I am listening to my body first. I'm also listening to my doctor, and I am working my way through it. This isn't going to be super long. I just wanted to dip in here and for my first week let everybody know how it's been going. Haven't changed my diet too much. I'm still keeping it really, really light. A lot of soup, lots of fresh vegetables, a lot of fruit. Um, I there was something. Oh, my daughter made Ethiopian food for me yesterday. That was absolutely incredible. So yummy. She's such a good cook. And yeah, I've just been kind of taking it day by day. My nausea has completely subsided. I haven't been nauseous and for some time. The bandages have been removed. The scars are healing. I still have the tape on the larger scar, but the other ones, the smaller laparoscopic little micro incisions, those were glued shut. So they were pretty easy once I got the bandages off, which, oh, story for another day. But yeah, everything's been going good. So yeah, this is just, I guess, the bookend to my first week after hysterectomy. And yeah, I don't have any massive regrets yet. Uh, I still wish it was something that I did not have to do. I'm not going to pretend like, oh yeah, this is my favorite thing, you know. I know going into this, I had a lot of folks who have had hysterectomies like, it's nothing, whatever, it's not a big, it's major surgery. Like, it is major surgery. It's, okay, me being melodramatic, it's amputation. But aside from that, it is major surgery, you know, but it is recovery. There's a lot of advances. So if it is something that you need to do for your health, I would say talk to your doctor and see where things lie. But the quality of your life is important, and you should be happy and you should be healthy, and you're not going to win any awards. I certainly didn't for dragging it out. It's just something that you can actually deal with and do. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.